going on, and you wake up and it'd be delirious. He said, but this one particular night, or a couple particular nights, he said he was drugged, and when he woke up sore.
All right. Today, man, I am checking out Camron's podcast, Talk with Flea, where he talks about the Diddy Doc. Let's go.
I have no idea how this goes, my nigga, but I never heard no shit like that in my life, to where that's supposed to be a man, but we gonna put it on the Ready to Die budget so the funeral get recouped.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, see, y'all didn't see it yet.
That's crazy. In the Diddy Doc, it said that Diddy used Biggie's money to pay for his own funeral. You know how sick and twisted you gotta be to do something like that? Like, that's supposed to be your boy. That's supposed to be your man. Hey, yo, come on.
That was wild. That was one of the wildest parts of the documentary. And I was just sitting there. I actually couldn't believe what I heard, to where I rewound it 3-4 times, because the nigga said, we gonna recoup it. Now, the next thing, I'm not gonna give up the whole documentary. I just want to touch on a couple other things. That was the first thing I wanted to touch on. The second thing was, like I said, this is all from Kirk Burrow. Biggie was going to get the cover of Rolling Stone, whether he lived or died, for his new album. They wanted to give him the cover of Rolling Stone. After he died, he told Kurt, no. We not putting Big on the album. He died. My album coming out. I want that cover. Yo, so he can't get one last Rolling Stone cover. Not right. One. He can't get one. You know, I deal a lot. I mean, of course, y'all know Mace is my brother. That's my man. We do a lot of business together. And I see why he is the way he is when it comes to business. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He makes sure the paperwork is right. He makes sure the temperature in the room is right. He makes sure if you tell him when he get out the car, if it's 100 steps to the dressing room, it better not be 103 steps. Like, my nigga, the shit that them niggas was going through at Bad Boy is ridiculous. It's really ridiculous, man. Last thing I'll say about this documentary.
Mace got out of there at a good time.
Larry and Sinner. Episode 4 is 4 parts. It's a producer named Rod who produced the Love album for Puff, the last album that he did.
This producer, Lil Rod, you watch the documentary, I don't know how to feel about his story. How y'all feel about his story? Oh my God.
Did a couple years ago. And it was a big story, whatever. I'm gonna skip a lot of shit he said. He said a lot of shit. But Puff had him living with him for 2 years and producing that particular Love album. He got in doing beats for Justin Timberlake, for Puff, so on and so forth. And this guy Rod he's traumatized. He's scared of Puff a little bit, so on and so forth. But he just wanted to really do music, and he knew this could be his opportunity to be enriched, send his family out, make sure his kids got money, his kids got money, to where he didn't even get paid for any of it. So he said, I'm bringing up all that just to give you some of his backstory why he was at Puff's house. What I really want to say was this, is that he said he was being drugged while he was there. As many times he fell asleep and didn't know it was.
Yo, if you watch this podcast or you watch his other podcast, you know Cam is about to say some funny shit, yo. When he start talking like this, you know he about to say something funny, yo. Something crazy
going on, and you wake up and it'd be delirious. He said, but this one particular night, or a couple particular nights, he said he was drugged, and when he woke up sore. The fuck you mean you woke up sore, bro? You woke up sore. And you stuck around? So you want to be a star. You want to make it that bad to where you wake up and your asshole is hurting, knowing you was drugged. Tell me, yo, God, I'm not laughing. But your asshole sore, and you stuck around. So if this is what I got to do, the fuck you mean you woke up sore and you stayed? And now you telling niggas about how you was drugged and woke up sore. And Diddy say, had a hell of a night, daddy, huh? I'm not laughing at this.
Yo, Cam, that's crazy.
Nigga said, I want to party with you, daddy. We ain't party yet. Yo, Rod,
I'm
not laughing at your trauma or what you went through, because it sounded real bad, except for that part. You should have, listen.
Yo, Cam
man
is
down,
funny.
nigga. Listen, niggas play with you, it's man down. at that particular point. You wake up and niggas waking up smiling at you with this. Yeah, had a hell of a night last night, nigga. And you stayed? Crazy.
Yo,
He did the whole
Cam
love out
is
in living room for 2 years, pump over
crazy.
them 29,000.
Yo, Cam is funny, yo. Ugh.
for everything for 2 years, and he still ain't get to 29.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Look, a lot of shit went on in that doc, man. If you didn't see it, go watch it for yourself. It's wild, man. It's wild. It's very, very wild.
Yo, Cam is funny because he talking about Cam said he ain't trying to talk down on his trauma and all that, but he kept going with the jokes. Yo, Cam is funny, yo.
Wow. Sin, Larry, what's up?
Funny as hell.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Like I said, I didn't want to
yo.
spoil it.
Nah, for the record, on some real shit, I do not condone all, any and everything Diddy did. I don't condone none of that. You know what I'm saying? Respect the Lil Rod and his situation in all seriousness. I mean, that's a serious thing that must be taken serious. I'm only sitting here laughing because of the way Camron broke it down and explained.
Cause you guys didn't see it yet, but for a nigga to talk about he keep waking up sore and he was drunk. Yo, they said they was drugging the baby oil. Like you talking about, yo.
A scientist.
Yeah, they was talking about drugging the baby oil.
Like, who
some
thinks of that?
GHB. I don't even know what the letters was that they said they drugged the shit with. And I'm like,
GHB, yeah.
that's what, yeah, okay.
It's an
That's,
oil. It's an oil. It's like a, yeah.
yeah, the nigga say, yo, listen, man. Now, when you think about all this, right, you sit there and think to yourself, like, yo, now that I think about it, there was no seal on the baby oil when he passed it to me. Shit was already open, man.
But do you think they victims? Do you believe them first? The people that's talking.
Kurt Burrow, yeah, absolutely. Everything Kurt Burrow said, I believe, 100%. Rod, I don't know.
He's not a victim if he stayed.
Yeah, and I don't know if I believe it.
Okay.
But who wants to tell that story? I mean, just
Money could be the motive.
Fame.
maybe money,
They're
fame.
fame, man. They want that fame, bro.
Everything Kurt said, I believe. Everything else, I don't know.
And then I saw the part where he said,
Yeah, that's the thing. In the documentary, I believe Kirk a lot. I believe Kirk a lot. Like, he was the right hand man. He helped start Bad Boy. He was an accountant, and based on what I hear from other people that knew him and different interviews and stuff, they say, you know, Kirk wouldn't lie about stuff like, you know what I mean? So his stories did sound very truthful. Like, they didn't sound off or nothing like that. So yeah, everybody else, I don't know. Could be true, could not be true. And another person I also believe, it was the model that hopped out the car in that music video, and I believe his former assistant, the one that said he had kidnapped her and they went over there to Cassie and all that. I believe her, you know what I mean? Them two sounded sincere, you know. Everyone else, I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not denying their story. Not saying it's false or anything like that. It's just hard to tell, you know. It's just all being said for revenge because you got fired. I don't know. It's beyond me.
I don't really want to talk. I was like, you already talked about waking up sore.
Yeah,
There's nothing
yeah.
else for you to say.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I had a couple questions for y'all before y'all ask me something. When do you leave?
First time.
First time you saw?
Yo, you wake up sore, you better go in there and take your anger out, aggression, and kill something, like you said, man down, and you gotta leave, bro.
I'm packing my bags. I'm setting them outside. I'm
Yeah.
going back in. I'm swinging on that nigga. And
Word.
then
I
I'm
don't care
getting
about
out.
no
Word.
fucking money, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gone.
Gotta
I don't
look
care
off.
about
The
that
reason
shit.
I ask y'all that is this, because to me, and I don't know anything besides that, just to me, you just don't wake up sore. Something led to that. Little smack on the ass. little. You remember how Eddie Murphy was with Holly Berry? Like, when he first
Trekkie.
started. Yeah, I'm a Shrekkie. It wasn't just, yo, man, I'm diving in this nigga tonight, pause. It wasn't. Because you know who to play with. You ain't gonna just do that thing, but you know who to play with, man.
I forgot
So
about
that's
that.
why I'm asking you.
Testing the
You
water.
see the signs, like, yo, you don't just be like, nah, fuck that. That nigga know what time it is tonight. Nah, I'm not jacking
I
that,
mean, if the
man.
nigga moving a little funny, you'll peep the first shit. You be like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
And then
oh.
the second time, it's like, all right, bro,
Yo,
I'm out of here.
Stop playing with me, man.
Yeah, there we go.
Let me tell you something, right? Let me give you an example, right?
Nah, facts. Like, if you know Diddy was on some funny ish, how are you sticking around? You supposed to hit him with a couple of you know what I mean? Get him up out of here. Like, you scared of him?
I go to a masseuse in the tri-state area when I'm in the New York area. Very, very, very good masseuse. My favorite actually in the country. So it's men and women in there. And sometimes the men, they ask you want a man? And I'm like, no, I don't want a man. I've been going there for damn shit, over 20 years when I'm in New York. And the dude who run the spot, he joked with me now, like, you want a man? I say, because you know why? He used to ask me when I first started going there, and I'd be like, yo, no, I don't. So what they do is, when you get in the foot massage, they bring the water for you to put your feet in, so they can soak them before they massage your feet. So I remember in the beginning I was going there, I said, yo, he would come with the water and put down. I was like, yo, I don't want a man doing it. She said, no, I'm not do man. I just put water, lady come. I said, oh, okay, cool. You just putting the water down, right? Cool, no problem. So probably 10th, 11th time I went there years ago. He come down, because when the lady comes, they come, they put a little alcohol, rub your feet, whatever. He comes, put the water down. So I'm like, all right, that part cool. So I sit down, put my feet in. He puts his hands in the water. I kick the water out right in the nigga's face. I said, no, man.
No.
He said, no, I just prep. I said, I don't prep. No, don't try to make me feel good. What's wrong with you? What is you talking about? Kicked him right in the face with my wet feet. I told him, stop playing. I bet he ain't playing me no more. He ain't even bring the water no more. So you got nip shit in the butt, so to speak. So that's what I was just wondering, man. I was like, this ain't no random, just I'm gonna try Rod tonight.
Yo, word. That's another thing. Like you said, yo, you gotta nip shit in the bud from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody playing with you, they're not respecting you and who you are as a person, after they know who you are as a person and just know not to play with you, like, and they continue to do what they're not supposed to do, like, you gotta nip it in the bud off rip. You know what I mean? Like, it could be in a respectful way. It don't gotta be in a physical way. Just like, look, that's not my speed. That's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? Respect you. If that's what you like, do you. That's not me. Get up out of there, man. Now, like the Lil Rod situation, he already, did his 1-2 issue. And you really feel some type of way, you gotta put a couple of these on them, all you got in this world. All right, yo. Be sure to like and subscribe. Your boy, he out.